got my windshield replaced, and the guy who replaced it took my GoPro mount, so I can't mount my camera up there no more. But check it out. Can't even see. We on E. So you know what that means. No gas in the tank. I'm gonna go drop it, and we're gonna mount this diff. So I got the diff right here. When I got this a pretty long time ago, what's it called? I made these plates for it, but now that I look at them, they look kind of thin and they're already rusty. So probably gonna make it out of the extra piece I had to that I used for my engine mount. Don't really know where to start, but got the trunk cleared and I'm gonna drop the tank now. So see how that goes, and then we'll see where we're at after. As I was jacking the car up, I realized, I was like, oh wait, what the heck? The jack works. I forgot, I just pulled it out and started using it, and I guess it went up. It went high enough, so I put jack stands in there. And check this out. Right here, made a cutout. So I'm gonna drop the tank and then see what else I can get done right here, and then we'll start mocking the dip up here. Let's get this thing going. Tank's out. It was leaking from here. You can tell it's all ugly. It's ugly. But now we got all this clear. And I have this cutout right here already. And so I gotta cut a square right here for those two top bolts on the diff. So the bracket's probably gonna lay somewhere in here, but or like more up here, but I don't know. I was gonna jack it up with this one. Is that jack? But my bro pulled up right now. He was gonna work on this, and he got a new jack. Golly. So we're gonna use that later on, but see what I can do about this diff. Pretty hot right now, but try to get this diff going. Alright, skip forward the next day. Yesterday didn't record much because kind of got off track and just kept going with everything. Check it out. My bro got the swap out, so he was busy working on the 40. Right here, he swapped that other one in. Me on the other hand, I was supposed to give you guys updates, but half of this thing's already in here. Check that out. So I got that half mounted. Got this metal here. Let's do the rest, and then I made. So this is kind of the style of the tank that I'm gonna make. Is probably gonna go in there. Gonna use that to guide me in making the tank. For today, I want to finish mounting the other half of the diff, the front half, and then I'm gonna clean the trunk out. Show you guys more of the back mount that I made and how and why I made it that way. So let me clean that up and show you guys. Alright, so I'm inside the car because from outside the lighting kind of ain't it. But so I got a plate welded onto the trunk area right here, and then I drilled the holes through it, and it lines up to a bracket that holds the back side of the diff. And then right here on the center of the trunk, there's like, I guess a cap that you can take off that's covered in sealant. And I cleaned the top, but as I was welding, the sealant at the bottom started coming off and it started lifting, and it ain't it, you know. But I mean, at least I'm attempting this, so hopefully it goes well. I wanted to give up, and kind of wasn't feeling it when I was doing it yesterday. I was down there for like a cool 30 minutes just looking at everything, debating if I should do it or not. And I just sent it. I just started mocking things up, and I mean, here we are. Got the diff right here. The vent, I don't know if I want the vent to come in and then lead out, or just leave it out in general out there. And then I want to fix this. Now that I have, you know, a better welder, I could fix a lot of stuff on this car. But I gotta make a bracket that's gonna hold the front of this. So I don't know if I might actually just end up doing the bar in the inside right here, or I'm not sure yet. But hopefully in the next clip you guys will see what I come up with. Alright, it's hours later, but my brother was working on his car. Got the new swap, made it to the stock transmission. Probably gonna put it in this week or something, but that's ready. And I got my contraption right here. So I welded a plate to the chassis, and then the bar across, and then with the plate that's bolted to the diff. Got it down here, and I want to test it by jacking it up from the diff to see if it'll lift up the car like easily. That way I know everything's like on there solid. So I'm gonna do that, and that's it. Got this diff mounted. So the way I did it compared to how other people use the subframe brace style, that limits you to pushing the diff back, because I know it's set like at a certain position to where it's kind of pretty much universal. Any chassis you put that subframe on, it'll line up the diff perfectly for whatever setup you're gonna go with. But I moved my diff as far as back as I could and as high as the tunnel would let me, and we got it mounted. Things on there good. So now I just gotta finish blocking some of the stuff in. Probably unmount the diff another day, and then make the cutout. I mean, make like a template out of cardboard. Cut it out of cardboard first, and then make it out of metal. Cover all the holes up. Brace it a little more down there, and then I want to get metal to cover right here where the diff's showing around all this, because I could technically cover all this right here, because I could get to the bolts from under. And then I want to fix this as well, because I think for my new tank I'm not gonna need that opening anymore, since it'll be a lot easier to drop since it's half the size of the OE one. But we got a diff. We got a diff on this thing. We good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see. And I still got clearance, boy. Was good. Nice. Peace.